Alright, enough of that. Hi guys, this is Red X Rain here with a brand new Let's Play. It's a return of the weekend matinee feature, Mission Impossible, for the Nintendo 64. Man, that has got to be one of the greatest theme songs ever. Even better than the James Bond theme song. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going to be ragging on James Bond a little bit. Not gonna lie. Be prepared for it. Alright, so yeah, I love this game. I've wanted to do it for a long time, but, man, N64 game files are weird, hard for making Let's Plays. Real quick, before we start a game, there's two settings, possible and impossible. I guess you could call possible normal and impossible hard, or you can think of as possible as the easy setting and impossible as normal. I mean, you can sort of guess the difference. In impossible, I think there's fewer ammo drops, you take damage a little bit more, the AI is a little bit quicker, but the big thing is that there are extra objectives in impossible. Or, as I think of it, once you've played through the game once, you realize that the possible setting, it just feels like stuff's missing, because you're not doing all these different objectives. So, we're going to go for the complete experience here, but I'll shut up while we get introduced to our impossible mission.
Good morning, Mr. Phelps. International weapons dealer Basil Prokosh has set up operations at an abandoned World War II submarine base in Lundkwist. Our information shows he is planning to upset peace in the Gulf by selling 12 medium-range missiles to an enemy country. Your mission, Jim, should you decide to accept it, is to sabotage the submarine transporting the missiles. As always, should you or any of your IM force be caught or killed, the Secretary will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Good luck, Jim.
Alright, so pretty cut and dry stuff. 90s spy mission stuff. Oh, there's some communists. They got some weapons. We gotta stop them. So, let's see. So, arriving at the canal, you should land unnoticed. Clutter, who we'll see in a little bit, take the long way around. Join you near the tunnel entrance. Rendezvous with Dewey. Main problem is getting to the other side of a very long, well-guarded tunnel. Not really, as you'll see. Let's see. Impersonate somebody. Let's see. Take Clutter with you, and you'll lead him to complete the mission. And the Facemaker. Oh man, the Facemaker. That's so great. So basically, every time we start a mission, we can read through stuff like who's on our team. We can learn about the different equipment and that sort of thing. It's really not all that interesting, but I thought I would just show that you can do it. If you want to get a little extra backstory, yeah, I'll tell you about all this stuff. Don't worry about it. But you do want to pay attention, of course, to the objectives, which don't always necessarily go in the order that they're on the objective screen. In this one, it is, but in later missions, you can deviate sometimes a little bit. Well, sometimes you have to, actually. Alright, so let's get some controls down. So in the bottom left, that's the communicator. Press A to answer it, and of course the analog stick moves you around. There we go. Locate a small building with someone in it. It's a white dot on your scanner. Go check it out. Yeah, so the scanner in the top right corner is super helpful. So green dots are helpful people. That's Clutter and... see? There they go. Yep. They're friendlies. Your position is always in the center. White dots tend to be like locations that you need to go to. In this case, right, like buildings. Red is like items you would need to pick up. So yeah, so analog stick to move around. Z button to shoot. If you press R, you go into this kind of pseudo first-person aiming system. which is admittedly one of the worst features of this game. It's really not very good. You can press C down to duck, C up to zoom in. Different guns have different zoom levels. And if you press left or right C while you're in this, while you're in that shooting mode, you can strafe left and right. Pressing B lets you cycle through your weapons. I've only got my silenced gun, and you always have fists. You can always, punch people. And if you press C down from there, you can scroll through items, which are not necessarily weapons that you have. Can't really show you scrolling because I only have one, the Facemaker. When you're not using the communicator, A is the jump button. So I'm just going to peek around this corner real quick and see that guy running right there. We're going to just stay off to the side here real quick and let him enter that building. Top-notch security, guys. And I'm actually going to conserve some bullets because we can take this guy out really easily just by punching him. Hey, who are you? Hi, I'm Fred, and I'm looking for my dog. A dog? Wait a second. Something's wrong here. I'm going to get a guard. Yes, that's my that is my go-to terrible Russian accent, which I will probably use for every single character in this game. Sorry, Russia. Okay, so I'm using the Facemaker here, and the way that you use the Facemaker is just stand on top of somebody and select it. You can't do it with everybody. The game knows who you need to change into, so just be aware of that. Don't miss that excuse for the errand right there on his desk. So that's 2 out of 4 objectives done already. Pretty sweet, right? And so now basically we can just kind of go around this base and pretty unassumedly. One thing we want to be careful about here, and I think this is something that you don't need to do in the possible setting. Oops. I'm trying to get into like first person here. Yeah, just calm your tits, okay? Alright, so what you want to make sure that no one's looking, and you want to take 3 shots at these 2 panels to take them out. If one of the guards sees you, one of the patrolmen, I suppose, they'll know that you're up to something and the mission ends immediately. And so now we only have one final thing to do. Yes, it's a very short level. Is talk to this guy. Oh, not just talk to him, sorry. You gotta block him, and then you gotta use the errand that we picked up. Nope. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Can you take this letter to the sub-pen for me? Yes, sir, right away. Just need to start the engine. Thanks, Boris. Yeah, see, I'm just gonna fluctuate my tone, I suppose, and that will help you distinguish from all of these characters. God, what am I doing? Alright, so before the truck leaves, just hop on here and Clutter will hop on the back with you. Yeah, really, I love how the introduction screen, the briefing or whatever, was like, oh, highly secured area. Yeah, clearly. They're not even, like, if they were even, like, hiding under a tarp, but there's just, just lay in the back, you'll be fine. Way to go. So that's our first level done. So there's 5 different missions, and each mission has these little sub-missions. Okay, so arriving in the submarine pen. Oh, security's been geared up. Oh, thank God. You'll have to find some magnetic mines and give those to Clutter so you can place them on the sub. Sounds pretty good. Let's see. Once you're in place, when the sub blows, looking for... Well, yeah, of course they will be. Dowie's going to be waiting with the raft. Be careful, and he'd like to see us back in one piece. Alright. So, yep, find the mines, give the mines to Clutter, and join Dowie for the getaway. Cool. But we do not have the advantage of being able to stay incognito here, of course, as we'll see in a second. Tuck and roll. I'll look for the mines. You go find a safe place on the far side of the base, John. Ethan, your mask. It's falling to shreds. Falling into shreds? Shoot, must be the cold. Guess I'll have to do without. Let me come with you. I can give you cover. No, too risky. I'll go alone as planned. See you later. Well, thanks for the offer, bro. So we get to do a little bit, or we have to do a little bit more shooting in this level. Case in point, we got that guard right there, and so let's see if we can. Oh my god! Listen up, yeah. I know. I told them how the scanner works. Don't worry about it. All right. See, oh my god, you're worse than my mother. What? Yeah, it's cold. Get used to it. Man up. See, he made me miss. Yeah, so the aiming in this game is really not great. If you can get a headshot, it's one kill, or one shot kill. So do that when you can. This guy's moving in a straight line. I should be able... Oh, he turned. Dang it. I probably don't even need to get him. Well, just to be safe. And because I got bullets to spare. And now I can show, you know, if you hit the body, it's like 3 shots. If you shoot like the legs and arms, sometimes it can take 4, maybe 5 shots for different enemies. But yeah, this game is really not about shooting. And I don't want this whole LP to be about comparing one thing to another or getting, like, starting a flame war or anything like that. But I love this game. By the way, don't miss that the magnetic mines are right here on the shelf. See? Oh, God, now what? Now you go to... Yeah, I know. I read the debriefing.
Copy. Stay close.
Micromanager, man. So, I love this game. Oh, be prepared for... I think there's an enemy. He, like, respawns. Yeah. I love this game, but no one else seems to love it. In fact, a lot of people hate it. And the thing that I hate is that a lot of people, when they play it, or if you show it to them, or if you ask them if they play it, they always say the same thing. You know, it's just not as good as Goldeneye. Which is ridiculous to me. So, yeah, so, you know, Goldeneye, the James Bond game, like, the greatest, probably one of the greatest multiplayer games, came out a year before this, okay? And I just don't think it's fair that people compare it to Goldeneye, because it's not trying to be the same game. I like this game better than Goldeneye. This game, Mission Impossible, has no multiplayer, which kind of sucks. And like I said, the shooting, as you can see, is not great. But the point of this game is espionage, as opposed to, I feel, 007, yeah, there's little missions and like certain places you gotta do and like objectives and that kind of thing, but it's more about the shooting. Did you find the mine? Here it is. Will it do? Darn, it's the preset timer model. That won't leave us enough time to get out safely. Oh, of course not. Well, guess we'll have to risk it. You go ahead while I try and work something out with Jim. What are you gonna work out with Jim? He's gonna like program. He's gonna like program it from where he's at. Oh my god. I don't even. It's like my friend that just. My best friend. I love her. She's great. But like, she's one of those people that will send a text that is a sentence long, and then send another text that's a sentence long, rather than just sending. Oh my god. Yeah. I got it. Yeah, you know, like those one sentence at a time texters, and then like within 30 seconds you get like 50 texts. Drives me nuts. But yeah, I'm not trying to say that Mission Impossible is better than Goldeneye. I'm just saying I like it better because I like the focus to be more on like the diversity of the missions. You know what I mean? There's like items to pick up that you have to go use very specifically and that kind of thing. And again, I know Goldeneye has some of those too, but I feel like it's used much more effectively here. So, unless the mood strikes me, I'm going to restrain myself from ragging on Goldeneye too much. Again, I love Goldeneye. It's a great multiplayer game. There's no doubt about it. I mean, maybe it's a mixture of nostalgia too, but I mean, it is great. So real quick, here's our getaway, and it is important, of course, that you place the mine on that patrol boat here, sinks it sinks. If you don't do that and you just go for the escape, which you can, they'll just shoot you down and you lose. Sweet, mission accomplished. So yeah, that's a really short one. It just sort of gets you into the game. As you can see, there's a lot more submissions to do here on the Recover Knock list. And we'll see a lot more of the diversity that I was just talking about. That's what I really love about this game, is the diversity of the missions and how each one each level feels very different, and I really enjoy that. But I don't want to be crisscrossing across these big missions, so I think I'm just going to end it here for now. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and please comment. I so appreciate it. And yeah, when we come back next time, we'll do a little bit more true espionage. All right. So until next time, guys. Bye.